YouTube Streets podcast, man. New Age Plug. You did it again. You already know what it is. We're doing a spontaneous live, pushing it right now. We got Ronnie Blue Eyes, Boston
DBS
Boss,
stuck in the system.
and then, of
Yes,
course,
and the rest
DBS stuck
squad.
in the system. Gosh.
Yes, what up?
Man,
DBS,
we're all
man.
stuck in the system, man. Come on, you know it. I know it. We all know it.
You're
Gamma
having a rough
squad.
night, DBS. Talk about it, man. Let's just start. Let's just address the elephant in the room, man.
Man, it's a lot going on, man. It's a lot going on in the world. We got a genocide happening. We got Diddy going to jail for a very long time. Cassie jumped up on the stand there 2 days in a row. Cross examination was crazy today. We got Chris Brown locked up in the good old London jail. I don't know how that's gonna work out. They're talking about life with that kid, man. Rihanna's probably
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah, the twofer. We got the twofer.
So I've been talking to Whack 100 all evening about the Chris Brown situation because he went live on it.
Right.
Now, I've actually know more than he does just by doing some research. I figured out it was a 2023 incident that they got Chris Brown locked up for. So he went to the UK he was performing there 2023, went to a club appearance, ended up throwing a bottle. Now, we all know Chris Brown is known for throwing bottles, Ronnie. The
Right.
Drake incident be
Yep.
one of the incidents, you know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
he threw a bottle. The dude ended up suing him, but Chris never went
And they'll
back.
use this against you as proof of your behavior, your character. You know what I mean?
Big facts. So Chris never went back, and when he did go back, they arrested him. But he's already been sued for this same incident. And I have the gentleman's picture too. I'll pull it up. That's actually involved with this.
That's crazy, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat that's riding with us. You know where it's at. YouTube Streets Podcast, Boston Boss, Ronnie Blue Eyes. Yeah. We
Now,
here.
how long has Chris Brown been locked up? It's been more than 24 hours, less than 24 hours.
He's been locked up for about 24 hours. Well, let me look. I don't know exactly the time. That's a good question, DBS. But he's been locked up. This first got reported 10 hours ago. So
And there's a big time difference too with the US and UK. Not big, but there is a time difference. So
Yeah, not like time traveling difference, but there's a difference. That time zone is
Mhm.
crazy
Yeah,
over
yeah.
yeah, man. So I don't know if there's any videos we can react to on it, but I don't think anybody has any information on it. It might. Whack did a video. I put in the community post. You can react to that if you want. Salute to the chat, everybody in the building. We're gonna react to
Yeah,
it. We'll react to everything going on right now. We got a lot of YouTube beef going on right now.
yeah, yeah.
We got Vegas profile stories and gangish, that we covered that last time we were live. Salute to Michael Blade, I see you. Kristen Snyder, I see
Yeah.
you. Jumpsuit Pablo, Texas prison stories, which we have a video out addressing some of that too. Shout out to Shane too. I see you. Sarah Delgado, Muffin Man, salute.
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. They riding with us. You know where it's at. YouTube Streets Podcast. We back.
And the last time we were live, we were actually one of the first people to tell you exactly what happened to Tory Lanez. Now we didn't have detail on the dude's name or anything yet, but we knew it was a Latino. We knew what organization he was in, and we knew it was personal. Um,
Yeah.
so
And we
that
knew that
yeah,
there
go
was,
ahead.
my bad. I was just saying we knew that there was an alleged phone call already, but between Spider Loke and another black inmate that was alleging they were gonna get their get back. So we will continue to cover this as it plays out, but it seems to me homeboy tried to take his life straight up. He was real close.
Now
Punctured
Whack
both
100
lungs.
wants to start a pension for Chris Brown. I don't agree with it. Okay, they have actually pensions against Chris Brown in all different countries. I'm not for that, right? I'm not for Chris Brown. Even the Free
Right.
Breezy's kind of
There's a
crazy to
lot of
me.
domestic going on right now. You got Chris Brown, the Tory Lanez alleged
Well,
shooting
Tory
with the
Lanez
Megan
is Tory
Stallion.
Lanez stuff just took a weird twist because the bodyguard came out, which
Right.
I don't know why he waited till after freaking Tory Lanez gets stabbed
After
up.
all this,
Yes, that
why
is so
now?
weird.
Right,
Yeah,
yeah,
so now,
facts.
but he's coming out saying that Tory Lanez wasn't the shooter. So now he's going through all. I mean, this whole no snitching thing, I get it, but when it gets to a point where you're ruined, someone just lost their life for no, he's in jail for. You're telling me that Tory Lanez is locked up for no reason right now, and he just got airlifted. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, he got airlifted. You know it's serious, bro. He almost lost his life. Like this wasn't something light. This wasn't like work. Like he really came close to losing his life. I think they punctured both lungs. So let's get right into this Whack 100 video. Salute.
Listen, I know it was loud, but me and the Queen, we doing a little hanging out, right? I know a lot going on with the Diddy trial, but all bloggers, we got a thing going up for Tory Lane. Let somebody create
And Whack 100 is pro Diddy
for Chris
too.
Brown.
Dude, what is up with the morals? Is this what is up with this? That's why if I ever interview Whack 100, that's what I'm gonna ask him. Like you're aligning yourself with not Tory Lanez, because we know Tory Lanez is acquitted now, but Chris Brown. We seen what Chris Brown did to Rihanna, bro. I mean, there's physical, like we seen the pictures. He got
Right.
arrested for it.
I mean, we all seen the Diddy hotel video or wherever he was in that bath
Diddy's
towel,
guilty as hell.
dragging her around the hallway and shit by the head. Like, come on, man.
Diddy's guilty as hell. Did at this point, Diddy's more guiltier than Koberger when it comes to evidence wise.
And Diddy been suspect. Everybody know he's like Icy Hot. He been gay. He been suspect. You know what I mean?
Shout to K Razy, Natasha, Art Deco, Nedra, Kristen. Salute to y'all, man. If I miss you, my bad. I'm looking back in the chat now. Lace face.
Tory Lane thing going on, Diddy thing going
And
on.
Shell, salute.
And I know a lot of us are not paying this any attention, but I did my research. The exposers got it back to me.
Let me tell you another thing.
Hollywood
Whack 100,
Unlocked reported
your
Chris.
exposers are trash, bro. And even though I'm in communication, because I run circles around his fucking team, the exposers. But continue.
Right. The YouTube streets
So
is
does Zebby.
undefeated.
So does Zebby.
Right,
Zebby runs
right.
circles around him too. And a lot of people in true crime, dude, I ain't gonna lie, the true crime niche be shitting on that whole West Coast, the dropout channels. Y'all be making shit up. Let's not get okay. All that shit that y'all be saying, like most of the dropout channels, like Dubs, and y'all be making shit
Gunna
up,
and
bro.
shit, yeah, facts.
telling
They
you, but go ahead.
spinning, creating narratives and shit.
Chris Brown's locked up. It says Deputy Chief Crown Prosecutor stated, "We have authorized the Metropolitan Police to charge Chris Brown with one count of grievous bodily harm, contrary to Section 18 of the Defense Against the Person Act 1861. Okay, probably don't mean nothing to a lot of y'all. Upon doing our research, read this. A conviction under Section 18 of the Offense Against the Person Act 1861 in the United Kingdom carries a maximum penalty of life imprisonment. This section deals with offenses involving unlawful and maliciously wounding or causing any grievous bodily harm to any person with the intent to do so according to this act."
You can't throw bottles at
So we
people
know-
in the UK. You can't even have a gun. We understand the laws in the UK. Like you can't go do some crazy shit like that.
Yeah.
We all
that
watching
violent
Diddy
shit.
trial.
They take
That's what we
violence
was gonna
dead
be.
serious. That's all I was
Chris
gonna
Brown
say.
need to, instead of taking the bag, have awareness. You shouldn't have went back there. I mean, you knew the incident happened in 2023. They were waiting for you. They took you in. I mean, you're fucked. This is he's fucked, bro.
Tory Lanez. That petition is very important, but I think we're sleeping on what's going on with CB over there. Let's get a petition going. I don't know, somebody in the CB camp, somebody from the Hunter side, one of my exposers, Hollywood Unlocked.
Nobody's gonna do a
somebody
petition,
from No
bro.
Jumper Academics.
Do me a favor when everybody gets a chance,
No
go to Google.
Jumper. They didn't even help Crip Mac out. What the fuck?
They didn't even help Brick Baby out, which Brick Baby's a piece of shit too. But
And
if
he
you
was
type
for No
in,
Jumper. Yeah, you right, fuck.
if you type in Chris Brown on Google and a petition, there's petitions in all these countries that don't want Chris Brown there because of his domestic violence. They don't want nothing to do with
never mind
it.
the past and the domestic and all that. That's trash. That's no good anyway. You know what I mean?
Big facts.
Yo, bro, say what you want. Chris Brown is one of ours. It's unfortunately what happened over there, but this thing could turn serious. We've seen this before. This thing could carry life imprisonment. So anything that can carry life, he can end up with an easy 5, easy 10, easy 20. I call on all the bloggers.
Salute to Jessica, Natasha, LYD
Right?
Ford.
Matter of fact, I'll get my team to set up the petition. Let's all start signing that. Let's get ahead of that. He got court tomorrow.
Yo, plug, right? What you think ASAP Rocky's thinking low key, right?
ASAP Rocky was not guilty. With the
No,
he's with
think about
Rihanna.
it.
Yeah, he's with Rihanna.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I guess he
You know what I
would
mean?
want smoke with Chris Brown,
I
but I
mean,
mean he's
shit,
been over here this whole
it's
time.
only right. It's only right. But he might just be sitting back watching Karma just play out. Like, could imagine what they're thinking. Like,
If I'm taking a guess, they gonna detain him. I hope they don't. But you guys do your research. Let's not be blinded by what's going on with Diddy. Tory Lanez, just continue to sign that petition. Pretty sure you guys can find it. It's up everywhere. But let's get this going for CB. He gonna need our help and our assistance. Again, rewind this, go over it, and read it for yourself. Y'all have a blessed day.
All right. So yeah, Chris Brown's locked up in the UK.
Tonight, the landmark Supreme Court
facing 100 years.
wow,
Facing life in prison.
100 years sounds crazy.
It says for throwing a bottle. I mean, it could kill somebody. You think about it, but.
Yeah, I remember being just a youngster, like just smashing the bottle off the back of the cop car and shit. They took that shit dead serious, bro. Like they would chase you down and press charges for real. Like that shit was no joke.
DBS, where'd you go? I need your reading skills. I need your reading skills, man.
What is it that you're pulling up, man?
That riding with us, man. Hit that like if you
Start off
ride
with
it.
this one. Wade Wilson shot the kid.
Gotta get.
Yeah, shout out to Kid True. All right. Inmate Wilson. No one in the mail room is tampering with your mail. Now, letters that are sent through the mail bags and left unsealed can sometimes fall out of an envelope, but usually we are able to find what the envelope goes in. As for people posting letters, photos from you, we cannot control that. You write letters to people that are bound to post about you. All letters that are sent and photos that are taken are permitted to be shown to the public eye. The only thing people cannot get information on is your health, inmate trust fund account, and your legal work. Anything you send out to people is bound to be posted due to you being a high-profile inmate, writing multiple people that have social media accounts. If you wish for certain things to not be discussed or exposed, please refrain from discussing such things. Following pertains to informal grievances only. So that grievance was definitely denied.
Yeah, so let's go to the next part.
Your request for administration, does that say? Administrative or appeal has been received, reviewed, and evaluated. FAC 33601, 308 pertains to tablet and kiosk suspensions, which are acted by the DR hearing team. The DR hearing team did not suspend your privileges, therefore the policy does not apply. The warden approves an indefinite tablet and kiosk suspension for you through 12/19/24. The suspension will remain in place indefinitely until such time as the warden determines it should be lifted. Yeah, he's done. He's fucked. I told y'all. There was never gonna let him get
You
AC
said
back.
that a while back. They're trying to cut all communications type shit.
Yeah, that's the only way to punish him, and they know that. And they're like, well, we're not gonna let this scumbag
Right.
live
Dirtbag.
off of all these lies and playing games and all this other crazy
Especially
shit.
seeing what he's capable of and what he's pulled off so far, you know what I mean? What he's planning to do as far as building these teams and these wavewives and trying to,
Yeah,
stir
big
up all
dumb
this
motherfuckers are
controversy. Right?
dangerous.
Oh, big facts, you know what I mean? You got a fair dumb motherfucker worse, you know what I mean? Because the ignorance kills.
Yeah, especially if they're big, man. Big, stupid, and dangerous, man. Put him down hard and fast.
You like to always point out Wade how big Wade is.
Whoa.
Oh,
What's going on?
nah,
Shoot.
that's crazy.
I'm sorry, DBS. I'm just picking on you tonight. Pause.
Listen. You better chill out. Calm it down, man. Take that energy and focus it somewhere else, all right?
All right, DBS. I'll come back. We'll do a call back later. Go ahead.
Per chapter.
Hey, did we figure out the phone
33-601.
thing? I want to do the phone calls, dude.
Is your ADHD kicking in right now, bro?
Yeah. Read this, but we'll figure it out later. I want to be able to people to call in instead of clicking the link.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We're
Yeah,
gonna check into that. We want people
set
to
up
call
the
in.
YouTube Streets official phone number for the call in.
The hotline.
Yeah, man, we need help with
It's
that.
hotline. Come up here and talk your shit.
YouTube Streets hotline, yo.
I think Zebby can help us with that.
Yeah, no, definitely, all the way. It's very easy. I'm sure.
No, continue. My bad.
Your chapter 33-601 731 subsection B point 33 23 suspension of visitation. Suspension of visitation privileges. Suspension of an inmate's visitation privileges will be considered by the ICI as a management tool when an inmate is found guilty of one or more of the can't do it, man. The offense is of unauthorized drugs as I can't because I don't know as seduced by positive results from urinalysis tests or
is this Wade writing or is this somebody else writing?
This is the officer's writing. The officer write this up. Yeah, but I can't see because of the
kit,
the
watermark, man.
Kit True Crime.
Man, I wish we could get these without a watermark on them, man.
Or a little lighter, man. Just go a little. You ain't got to get crazy, man. We know.
Yeah, that ain't a watermark. That's a whole mud smudge.
That's a whole fucking stamp, bro.
She gets some credit. She'll get a credit, man. Shout
out to her, man. God damn, that's like when
I always
they
put her in
the
description.
Look like they use truck tires.
Yeah, no, that shit
she's a smaller channel. I like supporting her though.
Yeah,
put it out there. We had her on. She was the one. Oh no, wait a minute. She was the one that was with Letitia though. You didn't like that whole thing, DBS.
I'm sorry. Say it one more time. I was reading the comments. Christian Snyder.
It doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. I ain't about to stir shit back up. Oh, thank you for the donation, Lauren. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Appreciate the support.
Lauren's always showing love, man. Big shout out to Lauren, man. We appreciate you.
Of unauthorized drugs, it says he had dirty pee tests. Yeah. The PP man came and he peed hot. He burnt the cup.
On death row, he peed hot?
Yeah, man. These fucking guys just sniff paint, bro. Chill out.
Hey, Jolie, salute. Natasha, Art Deco, crazy, salute.
It's your birthday? Oh my gosh, dude. That's awesome. Happy birthday. How old is she?
Art Deco.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
We gonna party like it's your birthday. Happy birthday. Salute.
21, bro.
She's 21.
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude. Was your birthday at 12 or is it about to end right now? It's about to end right now or is it about to start right now? That'd be dope.
I know women that do it for like a whole weekend.
Oh, man, I do it for a weekend, man. I know Ronnie does it like that, too. We party the whole weekend.
Oh, yeah.
I don't party, but I get it.
You know what I mean.
It's just another day to me, man. I've never been big on birthdays.
Tell me if I'm lying, but when you're a father, you start buying gifts for your kids on your birthday.
Big facts, yo. Some girls be like, yo, it's my birthday month. It's my birthday week. They go hard all week, bro, all month.
Crazy. Oh, man, that's love, man. I ain't never had that, man. So I just take it as another day, brother. But I'm so over the years with my wife and the kids, like I've been slowly, accepting it. But there's a big part of me that's just like, it's just another day. You know what I mean? Because it was just another day. So, but happy birthday! I celebrate and congratulate and many more and. Positive vibes only. That's the only thing I can say.
I feel like I'm a server again. Then we gotta like go. We gotta get like a cake and sing happy birthday.
What happy birthday do you sing?
Oh, the regular happy birthday song. I don't like the remixes.
Okay, all right.
Yo, the
All
only good remix is Marilyn Monroe's to JFK. Salute,
Whoa.
rest in peace.
I'm definitely not singing that, Ronnie.
Marilyn Monroe's to JFK. Can we
Well,
get
he
a
was an
sample,
Irishman
Ronnie?
from Boston. He's
Yeah,
an Irishman from Boston, so I'm
Let's hear
definitely
Ronnie.
singing
We
that.
want a sample.
Yeah, we want to. You got to sing happy birthday to her.
Not
now,
a
man.
girl gonna do it to the man, Mr. President. Come on, you gotta come on, man. What are we doing?
Oh, we
on,
was
Mike.
got him. We was got him. We was got him.
But I
I'm
gave him a little
definitely
shout
not
out
singing that
earlier. I gave her a little go, shawty. It's your birthday.
Oh, 50 in the house. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Now they did come up with details of why Tory Lanez got,
Allegedly
stabbed
why
up.
he got stabbed up, right?
And allegedly he told the Latino individual, he said, hey, or they were going back and forth, and eventually he got to a point where he said, I'm gonna have sex with your wife. And during visitation at one point, Tory Lanez and his wife, I guess, locked eyes, and he didn't like it or something to that degree. And this is coming from a no, listen. I'm serious. This is coming from, and World Star put his video up too, but
that
I
would
don't
be
know.
personal.
It's one of those dropout channels. I forget their name.
I could believe this though, Ronnie and Plug, because this is a SNY 50 yard. So it's like, I don't know if people know, but this kid had the one that stabbed Tory Lanez.
It's the same one that was. But listen, bro.
But you know his charges?
Do
you know his charges?
Yes, I know his charges. He killed somebody. Yeah.
No, it's not somebody. Whoa.
A young chick, bro, that he
killed more than one person.
No, that's after he's been convicted of killing a 13-year-old that he was having a relationship
with. Oh my God.
He shot her with a shotgun in her face. The coroner said that it had to be closer than 4 inches because of the blast of what took place. He basically turned it into like a Picasso kind of situation. So Smashing Pumpkins is an understatement. So he's not a good guy, bro.
No,
he's a piece of shit. And then
yes,
he started
as
he started doing his bid, he realized he's never getting out. He just started doing more dumb shit.
He's killed people in the same prison he's at now, right? That's what the reports were.
So I'm not 100% sure, but I know he got like 2 years here for a stabbing, 2 years here for a possession of a shank. He's hit up some people or whatever, but it doesn't matter. He's never coming home. He's a crash out. So if he does have a relationship with some female that comes through to see him and make his bid a little bit easier, and she locked eyes with Tory Lanez, he ain't got nothing to lose, man. It's over.
Can I say the other theory?
Yep, go ahead.
So the other theory is that somebody was trying to take him out right before this information that was supposed to come out. Like, this information was already scheduled to come out, and then this just happened to happen. Tory Lanez ended up getting stabbed.
That's a big one. That's a big one.
You know what I'm saying? They're thinking maybe the reason why Tory Lanez got stabbed up, that dude got paid by somebody to handle it, and he was supposed to finish the job, and the job didn't get finished. I'll tell you this.
He's dumb enough to fucking get caught, because if he didn't do it the correct way, I'm not going to say the way to do it.
Right.
Almost absolutely sure that all this shit was over fucking tablet and phone calls. If there was something.
Well, listen, with that being said, go ahead.
And if there is anything when it comes to like money trail, like, I don't think they're smart enough for him to say, yo, take care of my family and make sure it doesn't get back to me.
But did we go over with the people the whole story that the driver's telling now? Did we get into that? Because we got to give them context here.
Yeah, well, there's also another conspiracy theory where it's almost like they realized that he was going to get out because of the new evidence that was coming up. And I'm pretty sure they knew about this evidence prior to all this shit. And that's the reason why they try to get rid of him. Allegedly.
Possibly. That's what the conspiracy theories are, bro. Whack 100 is going with actually Whack 100 had the report right from the beginning on the Tory thing. So, because we came with what he get his information. We were the first channel live with it again. We were the first channel live with the Dirk shit. I'm gonna be real. We're not that fast, but sometimes we'll be the first on some certain
Sometimes
shit.
we right on the money, yeah. Ain't nothing funny when we right on the money, honey.
Okay, so let's get to the Karen Read stuff a little bit. So Karen Read, obviously, this is another trial. I don't know if this stuff has been presented before, but she just got another W in court again. She's looking more and more not guilty every time they show more evidence. It's unbelievable.
There's a lot of crooked cops in Massachusetts. They play these voicemails from Karen Read all mad and pissed off and all this stuff, trying to prove motive and all this other stuff. But yo, I'm just gonna say one thing. I don't get into that whole case. It gets sticky. I'm waiting to really dissect it and do it the right way. But I will say one thing out here in Massachusetts. Them cops are ruthless, bro. They'll leave you toothless quick, bro. They're crooked as the letter S. I swear to God. I kid you not.
Somebody should make free. Oh, go ahead, DBS.
I've heard some stories about the stadies and all that out there. I heard about
no fucking joke.
What's going on? Like, there's for those who don't know, like in New York, Yonkers was known for, you come from the city and you come up there, they're gonna fucking beat your ass bad, so you never want to come back there. So I could see that, that kind of mentality being a thing out where you're from.
Oh, you run into the local police, it's bad. You run into the state police, it's all bad, no matter what. Like it gets
them
sticky. Like, they don't play at all. Them stadies don't
they got
play.
free range. Like, they can really hurt you bad and get away.
They're the Sharks. They're all over the place. They're eating shit up.
Yeah, they can get away with a lot of dirty shit. I've heard stories.
So somebody needs to come with free Karen Read shirts and really try to like get get her like some kind of, like how Luigi Mangione, he's guilty as hell. They're only supporting him because of the message behind it, which some people do think he's not guilty, which is crazy. I seen a meme where it just showed Luigi Mangione eating a hash brown and like arrested for eating a hash brown. I'm like, no. But Karen Read looks not guilty 100% completely. I like it's looking crazy. So they need to. I wish
Even if
somebody
she
would do
was,
something.
right? Just to play devil's advocate right quick, or whatever you want to call it, right? Even if she was or not guilty, taking that aside right quick, right? Whether she is or not, bro, 100% there's other people and definitely police officers involved in this case, multiple. No doubt about it.
It's just extremely sad seeing a lot of these women, nobody in the chat, not you guys, this the whole, like the Wade wives, they support like all these people, but they won't support someone that's actually innocent like Karen Read. Karen Read gets no kind of support. It's crazy.
Well, you just mentioned something that made me think about the officers that killed that other kid in Department of Corrections out here in New York State, right after the same thing that happened to what's his name? I can't remember his name. Sorry, plug.
What you talking about, brother? Go ahead.
The inmate that got killed out here in New York State.
Oh, okay. Robert Brooks.
Robert Brooks.
Okay.
Yeah. There was another inmate that got killed out here in New York State. Same kind of way. But the officers had a little powwow at the local restaurant, trying to get rid of evidence and get their story corroborated, and they got jammed up, man. They all going to jail.
Yeah, talking about getting rid of evidence, bro. There was just 2 police officers in Massachusetts that not only engaged in a relationship with an underage woman or a girl, if you will, right? A child. One of them got her pregnant and then killed her to clean it up, bro. To hide it, to sweep it under the rug. This shit is crazy, bro.
That's horrible, man.
Do you think they could have been doing that in Idaho?
What's in Idaho other than potatoes?
Well, Kohberger.
Oh, Kohberger. That's right, man. Oof. I don't think. Nah, man. That kid's cooked. He definitely. He's all over the radar. That kid is
What about
Dateline?
What about Dateline doing what they did with the leaks, right? And it's jeopardizing the case for the prosecution, and the prosecution was behind it all the way, giving these leaks to Dateline. Now you have Kohberger possibly going to the trial phase without the phone being the phone is going to get erased, which is a possible. I don't know if it's confirmed yet, but that's what it's looking, because look, Dateline fucked up. Dateline just helped Kohberger.
That's
is this a part of that? Hold on. So everyone, I don't know if but if anybody has seen the Prison Break, this dude got himself locked up.
Yeah,
And
with the whole
yeah,
map tatted on him and shit.
with
The blueprints.
the blueprints to get out and everything. He knew what they were gonna do before they even did it.
Homeboy
So
was genius.
who's
For real, for real.
to say, right? And I'm just playing, devil's advocate here.
Right.
He didn't already account for this.
Shit, like I say, bro, you never know. You never
No,
fucking know.
I mean,
You know?
we did get this far, right? I
Right.
mean, I don't know. Sometimes these psychopaths, their brain works in like reverse, side to side, up, down, left, right. You know what I mean?
Yo, hold up. Get
It
them
gets the
likes up
job
right
done.
quick. Get
Gets
them
the
likes
job
up
done.
right quick, man. We
Yeah,
get a
yeah.
lot
Run
of
the lights
people
up.
in
Run the
here
lights
riding
up,
with
bro.
us, man. Hit that like
Yeah, I
Run them
don't
up.
even know
Run them
how
up.
many
Run them
likes
up.
we got, man. But
Yeah, I can't see either, but run them up. Run them up.
run them
No,
up.
DBS.
Yeah.
But listen, what is the most damaging evidence on Koberger right now, bro?
that sheath.
Okay, so you take away that sheet, right? What do they have after that? I just want
Amazon
to.
history for the knife itself.
Okay, so and I'm not saying that this happened, but this is what the pro burgers are saying, that got planted. So that fucks the whole case up, right?
There's no
If
way
that
that
got
data,
planted.
bro. There's no
But
way that
listen,
didn't get
911 wasn't called. I'm just playing devil's advocate right now. I don't believe none of this, at least wholeheartedly.
Can't
You know what I
both
mean?
be playing fucking devil's advocate here.
But
Listen, bro.
9 hours till 911 was called, and those girls knew that
Yeah,
what
that's
went down.
crazy.
Whoa.
And the 911 call was weird as hell too. DBS.
Yo, 9 hours is a whole work
9
day, right?
hours. That's
9 hours is a whole work
Bro, they
day
didn't
with a
that's a
call
half
work
hour
day.
911
there
until nine
and a
hours.
half
I mean,
hour back.
that's a fact.
Big
Shit.
facts.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, hold that. That's a whole
That's a good
changes
fact.
the
point.
game.
Natasha said the house was a trap house. That was, we seen the
I
police
know.
go
I've
up there
heard
multiple
this. I've heard
times.
this many times, man. But is it true? Like, so you're telling me that those lily white girls were
So
just
they got that.
sleeping in the trap house with
Never
all?
know, bro.
Really?
Shit. If
That's
they
not a
on
trap
that
house,
shit.
man. I've been in crack houses, bro.
Hey, the way
I was
they
a kid
obtained.
with an addict that had me sleeping on the floor.
I could dig it, brother. I grew up in the projects. The whole
You know what I'm
shit was a
saying? So
trap.
my version of a
So
trap
the way they
and that
obtained that
shit
DNA,
is the same.
DBS, the way they obtained it, that's kind of weird. The way they got it. The cell phone towers, right? I mean, you can argue the cell phone towers because it doesn't pinpoint you right in their fucking driveway, bro.
It doesn't matter, bro. If you have no business and you don't know anybody and you have no operations or any family members in that vicinity of that ping and it's closest to where that murder took place, bro. Yo, bro, what does that tell you? And it shows a
Let me ask you
consistency
this.
of you being in that area and you have no business being there, bro. Come on.
Let me ask you this though. Do you think he had help? Because that's the other theory. Like a lot of these pro burgers still believe BK did it, but they think that BK had somebody there helping them.
I don't know.
Because we found out it wasn't. They moved it to 20 minutes now. Because remember the Dateline. Okay, before that it was not. Remember the 9 minutes or whatever it was.
This all because of this misinformation, man. He might get a fucking mistrial.
Well, it's just how they got the DNA is kind of crazy through the 23andMe or whatever, right? Or 23andMe. I always say shout out to Death, man.
Lockdown, salute.
Salute to him, man. But yeah, no, I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Yeah, that is crazy though. How
Let's move on to Stephen Stearns because Grizzled True Crime got the DRs from Stephen Stearns. He's got a 5-star blood, basically extorting him for his pin. Now, they could be buddy system. That dude's in there for, I believe aggravated assault, but I don't know why he's in PC. Now, this is Osceola County. Osceola County is known for, this is another thing too. They need to be checking Stephen Stearns' cell fucking all the time because there's so many people that escape from that damn jail. That jail's a shithole. I was very surprised that he's in there. So
let's not do that. Let's not do that.
No, he's a chomo. Don't let him escape.
No,
he's a chomo.
They don't go back to jail, bro. They don't ever make it back. They die out there.
Oh, so let him die. Yeah. Don't check his cell. Let him go through that little hole.
Go ahead. They're gonna hunt you down. Don't worry. They'll get the dogs and you put up a little bit of anything. You're going down one way or another, but you're done.
Yeah, check that watch. Good point. Yeah, that okay. So we learned about a little bit of DBS. So his dad was an ex-cop, right? And I guess that rollie that he had was inherent, and it was his grandfather's rollie, and he
Yep,
ended
I
up
remember
pawning
hearing
the
that.
rollie. Yeah, so just a little context on the whole Rolex. He
Shit ain't
pawned
a
There
that
was
rollie.
bitch.
something
That's
in
a
between that,
stone.
and listen, there was something in between that and the Rolex that he needed him to see as well. I believe that that was very important.
Facts.
That was a part of him he needing cash, right? Lawyers got to get paid. If there's going to be a bail, you want to be able to at least produce something, right? And then if you're going to be in jail, you want to be able to have commissary. So I can see that being, survival. That's but there was something else
Yeah.
on the way to get to that Rolex
Yeah.
that he wanted him to see to get rid of.
Or some toy chest shit. Like he had them digging through
Yeah,
toys and shit. Like the whole shit was
the
off.
whole, the babushka little
Yeah, right. What the
dolls,
fuck?
and then you open it all the way from the big one to the small one. It's never ending.
I hate those things. I hate those little boxes that you keep opening. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
they usually
horrible.
got
Those
the
are
grandmother,
horrible.
but I love those things,
The
man.
little eggs, the Chinese eggs too. Oh
Yep,
my
yep, yep.
Or like
gosh,
a
I used to
Russian
collect
doll.
those.
Like a Russian doll. You
Yeah, they
open
call
it,
it
it's
the
like a smaller
babushka
one in
because
and a smaller one. Yeah.
it's supposed to be a grandmother, and then when you open it up, there's a smaller grandmother, and then you open it
Right.
up, it's small. It gets all the way down to like the smallest that you can possibly get.
Okay, so let's go to this. Yeah, I'm done with Stearns. I mean, he's a straight fucking weirdo, but
And you can
we'll
just
keep up
tell
on
by
him.
his body language and what he says. He doesn't even deny, or he doesn't show any kind of like he's guilty straight up and down, and there's just no way around it.
So if someone was using his phone, I don't know if the police keep that person's phones public where phone calls for prison could get that guy talking on there. Well, it's going to be very interesting to see, just like Melissa Jade when she got the photos, right? There was a couple photos with a different guy in there. I think that was the Donald Smith dude that's on death row. It looked like him with the fucked up nose, but
Yeah, that's
it's gonna be the
crazy.
same thing. Maybe we'll get some Stephen Stern jail calls. That's when we'll react to him again and shit.
Yeah, that
Um,
shit is like a Russian nesting doll. This never ended.
Yeah,
You know what
I
I
don't
mean?
really look forward to that. I don't like this dude at all, man.
Yeah,
He's a
he's a
scumbag.
fucking dirtbag.
All
He's
right,
like
next topic on the list, Lori
this
Vallow, real
dude
quick,
that
right?
he,
She's doing another trial. She tried to kill another family member, right? Um, she has that like shock belt thing. She tried to get that thing took off. And me and DBS, we have a video coming out about Colby. What is your opinions about Colby, bro?
So when I watched the video, I know we commented on audio, but when I watched the video, it almost like he was exploiting his mother.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear anything you said. I got cut out. Go ahead, repeat that.
No, I said we did the audio, right? But when I watched the video,
Okay.
I was looking at his body language, and it
Oh,
seemed to
when he
me.
was up for when he originally got charged for the R word on his wife, right? You talking about the first appearance?
No, I'm talking about when he did the phone call with his mother.
Oh, so yeah, we were gonna we didn't really get into that. We didn't react to that.
So I thought
I
we
didn't
did.
even know he did that till we clicked on it. I'm like, dude, we need to react to that. That's
So
Yeah,
pretty
facts.
crazy.
That's
so for me,
crucial. That's gonna
I
be
feel
imperative.
I feel like he he's one of those guys that exploit to benefit.
Mm,
Because the video that he had of his mother called in from prison. She's speaking to him, and
right,
she's speaking in a manner where, like, none of this shit happened. Like, she's not in jail for murder. And she said
right,
something to
right.
the effect of kids. And he did a quick take and he looked at the camera like, how dare this bitch fucking mention some kids? So, but he kept it cool after that. He went back to his normal. But
Right.
Yeah, like
Right.
a non-flattering manner. Yeah, I hear
yeah,
you.
and he just let her talk and vent or whatever. But his reactions and his facial expressions said it all. And that was enough for me to really realize, on top of, the other
I will say
craziness.
this. I think people forget this, and I see someone said need to learn more about Colby. This is what I know, right? You can't forget that he is the son of Lori Vallow. Let's just fucking not forget that. Okay, put that out there. The next thing, he raped his wife, right? Okay, No means no. It was recorded that he did it. She recorded him the next day. He admitted it to the police. The charges got dropped. Some people are speculating that has something to do with him being involved with the Lori Vallow case, the reason it got dropped. But no means no, Colby. The next thing, family members have reached out to New Age Plug personally on Gmail. And this is the same thing gets told, and clips have been sent. When he was a kid, Lori Vallow was grooming him and trying to hook him up with his own cousins, bro.
Ooh.
And she
That's
was
your cousin.
and dude,
Trying to keep that
again,
bloodline strong.
RIP
Huh?
to his siblings, and I'm sorry that he lived through this shit, but no means no, Colby. Like, if you're gonna do one of those little deep videos that you've been fucking doing about the villain, what makes a villain, how about no means no? Do a fucking video on that.
So, all right,
Anyways, go ahead. Yeah.
There's
I remember
that.
what you're talking about now. I remember I read that report. That was pretty hardcore, and it got dismissed. I think we were going over, how could that possibly, how did he, how did he beat that? And I think I mentioned something to the effect, certain states still believe that when you're married, it's a wifely obligation or
We
duty
did talk about that.
to
So that's an old
satisfy.
fashioned, and that is
Yeah.
disgusting. So you're saying that and I know this happened back in the day, a man would be able to R-word his wife. She would have to give it. That is, bro, in 2025, you're going up the road, homie.
Oh, absolutely. No means no. And we're not fucking cavemen.
Cavemen
And
no more. Yeah, I was
yeah,
thinking the
chill
same.
out, bro.
Vikings, like,
Just slow
yeah,
the
shit's
fuck
crazy.
down.
We came a
Well,
long
that's
way,
what those
bro.
Mormons have in their
Humanity.
mentality, that old fashioned shit. And I'm not trying to
Right,
generalize
right,
nothing.
right.
I shouldn't have said it like that. I'm not trying to generalize the
No, but you
Mormons,
said them certain
because
ones.
the only
I
Mormon
know
I
what you
knew was
meant by
gay and he
it.
wanted
Yeah.
more men. You know what I mean?
Whoa, that's wild. But yeah, no, I think that's what it fell under the rule of law when it came to him being acquitted or dismissed on those charges, because they have some outdated shit that's still in effect in some of those, especially fucking Ohio. Where is he from again?
So she traveled a lot. So I don't know if he's from Utah or if he's from Arizona.
Yeah, one of them wild ass
Originally,
states.
Texas.
Yeah.
She was,
yeah.
but I know that his
Utah.
dad, Joe Ryan, which is not his dad, but he has his last name. So his dad obviously was the dude that raised him. He actually accused that dude of molesting him, and actually came out to not being true. It was something that Lori installed in his head. Another reason why you can't forget that
You
he
cut out for a
was
minute.
raised and groomed by Lori. Sorry, my bad. Do I need to reload?
No, you were good. I caught it. I don't know. Anybody else? Anybody in
My
chat?
bad.
Chat, let us know
Good.
what's going on. Was there some kind of delay? But either
My bad,
way,
but yeah,
you're good
yeah,
now.
but-
You're good now.
But that the moral of the story is this: there's going to be a regular video coming, but it has to be in a way that we're not going to get sued. Because
Right,
honestly,
right.
I've never seen a YouTuber with this much success of being involved with a case that has so much fucking dirt on him.
Well, hold
It's
on. Time out.
unbelievable.
Whoa, hold on. It's
I
not
don't
unbelievable.
understand it.
It's not. It's really not.
Minor
And you know
Mouse
why?
might be the other one.
Well, listen, man. They're and just being real here. We saw it with Wave Wives. There are a lot of women that do want to
But they're not successful. But they're not.
Listen,
and they don't have people
there's
loving them, dude. I've been getting hate for this. I've been talking about this for a minute. It hasn't came.
There's a
came
lot
out
of
yet.
women that want to fix and maybe nurture him in another way where he missed out on his mother. There's a lot of women out there that have that. I can fix him and still want to be the mommy role.
I see that in the
bullshit you not.
chat. I seen someone said, "Hey, are you gonna have multiple wives like real Mormons?" And he just skipped over the comment because look, at the end of the day, that's why a lot of women are in there. They're hoping that he would, branch out,
Right.
get some more, bring him more in. Like I don't
Yeah.
fucking know, bro.
Expand the umbrella, bring a few in, bring them under the roof, and yeah, act like shit's
But
all
yeah, Lori
cozy
Vallow,
and warm.
what's the next one? So there's a doctor that we're gonna be covering too. I'm trying to get this lawyer to help me on this because a doctor killed a lawyer, and I covered this on the New Age Plug channel, which is True Crime Entertainment now. But there's a doctor that killed a lawyer, a plastic surgeon, and there's no body. Allegedly put the body in the Everglades, but there's no body. So, and it kind of correlates with Kohberger because there's no weapon. How do you feel about that? You think no body, no case, no weapon, no case?
What do you mean, Cobra? No weapon. They don't.
They
have
never.
them.
No. They just found the sheets. They never found the knife. They had
Yeah,
him
but they
buying
think
a
they got a
knife
face, no
from
face, no
Amazon.
face, no face, no case. But they think they got that video that they try to tie to it, right?
There's
Right?
no knife. They don't have a murder weapon. That's what you're saying.
They don't have a murder weapon with Kohberger, bro.
Just the sheath. So the
Yes,
DNA
and
on the
the
sheath.
DNA is on the button, which
That's crazy.
Which what?
is crazy. It's
No,
it's
that
on
is
it's on
crazy.
the one spot that if you wouldn't, well, if you were getting rid of your evidence, that one
Right.
button right there, you wouldn't wipe that. Like, I don't understand. I guess he was but he didn't mean to leave it either. But why is it
They
that
said he
one,
might have
like,
went
if
back
okay,
to
that's
get
what
the
I don't
sheath.
get, right? Okay, because he's gloved up. See, I'm just thinking in my head. Go ahead. My bad. I'm brainstorming.
No, no, do your thing. But
Irony, what up?
I believe he went back. No, he tried to get
Move.
he tried to double back to get the sheath.
Or you never know. Maybe clean some
Or
shit
was
up,
that
take
one of
some
these
shit. You never know.
conspiracies that was taking place and I
I believe
overloaded
so,
on
but
the
I'm not
download?
sure. Yeah, I'm still digesting half of this shit, trying to take it in, process it, so I could give my best, opinion. Because that's all I could do at the end of the day. But it's a lot. It's a lot when it comes to that. You know what I mean?
Well, so if there's no knife, right?
Right.
This could be
Right.
a very
I'm
sticky
already knowing. Yeah.
because there's no murder weapon.
So
And
he
Mhm.
then
bought this same exact knife on Amazon right after it happened.
right after it happened,
He trying
That's
to
what they're
replace
alleging.
this shit. That's crazy.
hold on, say that again, bro.
He bought the same exact knife right after it happened.
And then he bought a knife prior to this happening months before, correct?
I think they got him for that too. Yeah, I think they got both purchases.
So that's almost like
But
that's crazy.
everybody has that knife. You have that knife. Am I lying? And this
No,
is how
it's
you
somewhere
look.
in this house.
No,
Yeah, it is
okay,
somewhere here.
okay. Then right there, y'all. Did y'all just hear that?
Whoa.
DVS,
Wait.
do you own the same knife that
Yo.
Kohberger used to commit the murders?
Whoa.
DVS, do you have the same knife
I
that?
possess. Hold on. No, hold on. I gotta word this correctly, bro. I possess a replica, right, of
The
the
same
knife
knife.
that no, not the same knife. That whoa, there is no knife, and
The
you're
same
saying that I
design.
have. Whoa, yes, thank you, bro. There's no knife, and you're telling me that
Dog,
I have the
dude,
same
what
knife.
the hell? You're painting the picture for yourself. What are you
Whoa,
doing, man?
Yo.
out of words
Golly.
that have meaning to them.
Yo.
I'm
Jeez
saying that I have a
Louise, man.
replica
Holy Pete.
of the knife that was allegedly used. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, then. That's a civilian knife. They're trying to say that's not a civilian knife. Everybody has that damn knife.
So the only difference is the sheath that I have doesn't have
Timo,
U.S.
salute.
Marine Corps. It's the only difference.
Yeah, you got people that work labor jobs, like it's a labor job, or you got people that are fishing, what have you. You get, everybody carries a pocket knife. Most people in some parts of the country. You know what I mean, come on.
That was no pocket knife. That is
Okay.
a
No, I
Rambo
know.
knife.
So
I know.
next,
I'm just going off a comment straight to the chat.
all right, next topic. We covering a lot. Hey, this is good content, y'all. We covered so many cases so far. Chloe Driver, we got some other stuff working behind that, but I'll come back to that. Jumpsuit Pablo, Texas prison stories. Now, I do want to say this.
Right.
Tim Snow, I apologize for calling you a GD. I went to go look for the video. I swore I thought I heard him say he was a GD. I guess he's just
We
a
just
Crip.
got it
We
mixed up
interviewed
with
him.
Pablo. We just
We
got it
interviewed
mixed
him.
up. But because we interviewed so many people, we were talking about Pablo at the same time, which was allegedly a GD. That's why I think you got it mistaken, because we was talking about everything at once, and you probably
And
just
Pablo, I think, dropped
mistook
his
the two.
flag, man. Pablo said he's a civilian. You know what I'm saying? But he said he's 6'1", 225, ready to go at all times. We've seen Pablo put in work. So what
Right,
do you think
right.
about this, man?
I think gangs are definitely not the way to go. First and foremost,
Not
So
content
this
bombing.
so
I don't
as a
condone
white
any of that
Crip, you got two other
gang
white Crips out here.
activities.
How do you?
Whoa, I just told you that I don't condone any gang activities and I am not attached to any organizations or anything like that. So listen, I don't touch on that stuff.
What would
Because
98 DBS say? 1998.
all right, ask the question again. I'll get into 1998 DVS. And this
All right. How do you
definitely
feel
not.
about a South Carolina Crip and then you got a Texas Crip beefing on the internet?
Well,
I think
I think Pablo was GD if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, GD.
I
Yeah.
could be
Well, they
wrong.
bro, that's all blue. It's same color. Go
Nah, I
ahead though.
feel you, but
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I think that's the same point you were trying to fix with Snow because there was a little
Yeah, you're
different.
right. You're right. Hey, when he got kidnapped that one time, which one did he pick again? He picked I think he ended up picking the GDs again. Salute to Holly from Canada. Appreciate you.
yeah, thank you for the support, Holly. And what I
Thank
think
you.
is
Salute.
98 Billy Badass would definitely this shit is stupid because y'all don't even fucking know each other and y'all different states talking some shit that y'all don't even, it doesn't even
Well,
matter.
hey, I think Tim Snow's snapping on everybody right now because look, he just did a video on prison POV, and
Man.
how, bro. I don't know if you want to go to his channel if you want to react to. I mean, we're gonna react to something tonight. There's a bunch of shit
Right.
going on though. We
Shout
got a
out to
lot of.
Jumpsuit Pablo. Shout out to Tim Snow though. You know how it go. The link's always there. If you want to hit the link, say what you think. It's the YouTube streets, man. We riding. She got blue eyes, royal blue. You know what it do.
Yeah, the beef it's not really a beef. Jumpsuit responded on Reddit, so
Man,
I mean
this shit is YouTube shit, bro. This is
it's just some
YouTube shit.
It's
yeah,
a back and
it's
forth.
a
You know what I mean?
disagreement over
It's some ping
Carmelo
pong.
Anthony, really.
Right. Well. This is how I look at it. Right. I fuck with Pablo and I fuck with Snow, but it's like this. Like he's in Texas, so I can see where you know what I mean. If it was Boston, I'd be on some. You know what I mean. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah, 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 yeah.
I could. You know what I mean. I could dig that.
So I have a quick question, right?
Oh gosh, here we go.
Are we going back to Jumpsuit Pablo's video where Texas Prison Stories was talking all crazy and shit?
Yeah,
Or
we
are
had
we
No,
them
no,
too with
no.
VPS and Gangish. We had
Let's go to
a few
him talking
things.
about Splinter because it's actually kind of funny, bro. And listen, Splinter, I mean, there's been times I disagree with some of the stuff he said, but again, he's coming
Right.
from a point of view from California politics. You got to remember
Yeah.
that. He's a California dude
He's
from
funny
California.
too, though.
This is a
He's straight
Texas.
rack.
He's funny. These dudes are both funny. It's entertaining. You know what I mean? This is the YouTube streets. We got to cover this shit, bro.
Yo, you
Yeah.
ever seen that little kid where he's at the birthday party
Barb,
and
salute, kitten, salute.
his father's got the plate in front of his face because he's trying to blow out his little brother's candles, and like he keeps on, like he catches him every time before he blows it out, and he starts crying, he gets angry. This is who Splinter reminds me of. Every time I see him, I
Oh, come
associate
on,
him
man.
with that
Come
crazy
on,
ass little
man.
kid, man.
Now
Wish
he
we had
is
a
a
clip.
skin now. He is a skin now.
What the
He put in
fuck
some
does
work.
that mean? What the
He
fuck?
looks like the bad guy.
What the
He
fuck
looks like
does
the
that mean,
bad.
bro?
Yo. He looks like the
Oh,
bad guy in
shit.
Toy
I love
Story.
this shit, man.
He does. He looks like the
DDS.
fucking
You
the
know
kid
what
with
I'm
the
saying?
braces, man.
Oh,
Fucking
shit. The little kid with the. Oh, man.
kid over the defense,
Little
man.
villain in little shit.
Oh,
All the
man.
toys got together and jumped his ass.
Shout out, man. Let's go.
Mr. Splinter.
Hold on. Whoa, that's a wild
Oh,
name.
he said Master Splinter. Like he had a gang of
Master
turtles.
Splinter.
He said it like he had a gang of turtles behind him.
All right, let's get this
Shit.
playback speed together.
Get
All
them
right,
Yeah, don't
captions
strike
up.
us, man. These channels, don't strike us now.
It's love, bro. Yeah, for real.
Truthfully, me, salute. Irony,
Prison
salute.
POV. This is not a disrespectful video. This ain't a diss video for Splinter or anything like that. He's never done anything to me. I've never seen him bother anybody or anything like that. So I would definitely not.
So this ain't the new one. Where'd you go to get this one at?
Hold on, let me get out of here, man.
Get the new one, cause yeah.
You like that Splinter one? So some people,
Yeah, you came in hot, bro. You like that Splinter video?
He let-
It was crazy. Run that back.
Oh shit! Hold on.
We have to.
Oh man! All right,
Oh,
he's
shit.
going in. All right.
in the corner right here, we got Mr.
No, not this
Splinter.
one. Go back to the first. Go back to that.
I want to see the admiration, the respect, and then I want to see the fucking
The change up.
the change up,
Switch
because
up.
that was a different. He was like,
But
that
it's
was
12:30.
different
You ain't
energy.
staying up late tonight. I know
shut
you
my.
ain't.
I just want a little bit. We ain't got to get crazy.
Oh
bro. Just
shit!
chill,
Hey, bro, don't be
Prison
so like
Let's
that.
go. Let's
POV.
ride.
This is not a disrespectful video. This ain't a diss video for Splinter or anything like that. He's never done anything to me. I've never seen him bother anybody or anything like that. So I would definitely not disrespect the man. But Splinter, I had to watch 23 minutes straight of an NA meeting just to get to what was in the title of the video, brother. You got to do a little bit better than that, man. Good Lord. I'm not gonna make y'all watch those 23 minutes. Yeah, the interracial thing is down, thankfully. So I think he has it just a little bit misunderstood. And I talked to Scoops for at least an hour on this subject just the other day.
Yeah, it probably sounds real good, homeboy. I mean, they probably don't bust a move on each other because they're in the pen. All the big homies just want to make their money. But I mean, on the streets and in their hearts, nothing's changed, has it? And then did that end up hostilities between North and South? Did it spill over into the woodpile? I mean,
Whoa. All right, let's get the fuck up out of here.
Play his shit. Play his shit.
Let's
Watch
go
him
here.
respond to this guy, bro. It's funny as
You
shit.
like that Splinter one? So some people were offended by that Splinter one. Let me ask y'all something. If y'all watched that, did y'all feel like that was offensive? Like, did y'all feel like I did something wrong? Because I didn't feel like I did anything wrong. If you want to know the truth, I didn't intend to do anything wrong.
Hold on,
I know
Ronnie.
he was in my
You
comments
didn't
saying that he
watch
was
that whole
upset that
thing?
I used an AI picture.
I know in the
It seemed like-
beginning he was giving
like-
them a shout out. You know what I mean?
In the beginning, it seemed like it was friendly.
It was love. Yeah, it was respect.
Hey, Aussie
Right.
Helen, salute.
I don't
Hey,
know.
we
I've been watching.
appreciate you.
I've been watching Australia, so I fuck with the Aussies right now. Salute.
Yeah, shout out to Aboriginals first and foremost.
And all this shit, but I've been using AI pictures now probably for the whole last month. They make good pictures. What can I say? And
They're
in all
funny
reality,
pictures.
in the AI picture, I added about 20, 30 pounds on him that he probably needed. If you want to know the truth. So I don't know what he was tripping about.
Whoa.
He's calling him a
Hey,
junkie, man. Like
She-
Lush One.
But for what?
Say,
though?
get your weight up,
What is the
homie.
beef about? What's going on? Because it seems
So
like
the beef is about some politics. Like he's gonna tell you right here what it's about, what his issue is with him. Go ahead. He'll tell you. It's getting there.
It says
all right.
tweak tuber. Oh
Because
shit.
it basically so basically Splinter came up with his story and he got offended. He felt like it was towards him. You might feel a different way. I want you to. That's why I'm not going to give it away. You listen to this.
All right, let me listen to this.
Because I'm divided by it. Honestly,
All right, let's check it out.
these guys are the beefing over nothing.
I'll tell you
Let's
one-
get that out of the gate.
Man, it seems like a lot of
But it
clout.
could trickle to the street. We've seen this in fucking YouTube, so let's
Are
not
you
be naive
fucking
about
kidding
that.
me, man?
No,
Yo,
Nah,
no,
we've
no,
seen
no,
this
no,
shit
no, no.
play out
We
before,
take-
bro.
thank
crash
you,
out if
Ronnie.
you want
Thank
to.
you,
Be a
Ronnie.
stupid dumb if you like, man.
But it
Yeah,
has
some
happened.
people
bad
like,
either
bro.
way
times.
for either party, man. On
Savage
however it may
Studios.
turn out. Yeah.
Yo, listen, we're not all as grounded as you, bro. So you know what I mean? We
Yeah,
ain't
they don't have mindsets like you, bro. Tim
we
Snow
ain't all
got
there yet.
cannons.
We ain't
Tim
all there
Snow's on
yet.
go mode, bro.
What the
Right.
fuck does that
And he
mean,
be in
bro?
every state, bro. He be trucking.
Like,
he
you
in every
matured
damn
a
state.
lot.
You better
You
stop putting that
matured
man in jeopardy, man. You saying a lot of your shit you shouldn't be saying. Listen, man, I'm just living, man. That's right, Ronnie. You got this shit correct, bro. I'm just living, man. I'm grounded, and it is what it is, man. I'm
Live that
just
life,
fucking
man.
talking my shit and
You
take
think,
life as it comes.
respect, brother.
But
That's what it
I'm
comes, man.
definitely gonna be the
better
one
late
that
than never. You know what I'm
is
saying?
standing
I'm on, yeah,
all the time. That's all I'm
on
saying.
my shit. Hell yeah.
Respect.
Right, Sunpine. That's right. Rewind back for the Chris Brown information. Anybody that just came in. Thank you. Go ahead.
Yeah, he's done. 100 years.
Thank you, Kristen.
Dang,
Hey,
dope.
the
In
donations
UK.
coming. We appreciate y'all tonight. Thank you so much. Y'all keeping the lights on.
Yeah,
Thank you
Keeping
so
the
support
much.
is
lights
real, man.
on
We
for real,
appreciate
for
that
real.
all the way.
Love,
I didn't
love.
realize when I did that reaction. I feel bad for old Splinter, if you want to know the truth. Like, Splinter, when I really thought about it today, if you want to know the truth, I really
Kristen,
feel bad
thank
for
you.
him because
I don't even know why he's taking up that much time in your fucking head to fucking even think that much. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
Why?
the shit
Because
that
he's
I
a
seen
skin.
him
Probably he's feels some sort of alliance or
Nah.
going through live on
Oh
camera,
hell no.
and that was
DBS
hard
be
to
saying
watch.
some shit and then
I was
playing
like,
and
really,
then you get in
really
trouble for it because that
hard
was
to
some
watch.
fucked up
Like,
shit
no
right
lie.
there.
That was
You know,
wild,
and,
yeah.
That's what you.
that was
What
real.
the fuck?
What the
Yeah,
fuck
off
did it
the
matter?
finish
If
thing.
It's
you
all
don't
right, it's
care,
all right.
like why the fuck
Just-
would it matter, bro? Who cares what this motherfucker is?
Let's get to the mashed potatoes and the gravy.
Yeah,
man.
let's get to the steak.
Kristen Snyder, thank
What
you.
the fuck is going on, man? Fuck the mashed
Let's get
potatoes.
to the
man.
scalp potatoes, man.
Like, I was like watching
Get the
some shit
gravy.
that I don't know, but I'm gonna tell you what I didn't click to, right? In his story, he said, and this is where I'm a damn fool, but I was tired. It was late when I seen it, and I thought about it in my dump truck today. So Splinter's whole story was about how they was removing white guys, and he said with gold teeth and dollar signs. And then he said thug life tattoos.
Oh, that shit hit home for fucking
Yeah,
tattoos.
he's got a dollar sign. He's got a dollar
Ooh,
sign tattoo.
he's got more than one of these tattoos, bro.
Oh,
He's
yes,
definitely
he's got the
feeling some
dollar
type
I
of
got
sign.
multiple dollar signs all the time. Scandalous
only-
Squad, Shamrocks, and dollar
Listen,
signs.
Yes,
so-
sir.
To
Shout
my
out to
soldiers,
Scandalous,
you
man.
know this.
Hey, shout out
That's
to the whole
squad.
Scandalous squad, man. Shout out to Joe Banga, everybody, man.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, damn, they had. So this is what I'm thinking today. I'm thinking gold teeth and dollar sign tattoos. Like, did they even have white boys in California back then when he did time with gold teeth? And I told myself,
Yo, he started getting diabolical. Yo, this is Texas. Texas Grizzlies
Yeah,
He
he's
was
staring
talking
off
about
into
you,
the
DBS.
distance like a villain.
Somebody not talking about me, man.
You got a
Fucking
dollar
joking.
sign too. Stop lying.
Never, nowhere on my body do I have any of that shit.
Then he was
Listen,
talking about Ronnie.
Strictly
Ronnie
between
got the gold
Splinter and
tattoo.
Snow. This is strictly between Splinter and Snow, bro.
listen, man. A lot of there's a lot of dudes in prison that do sit back, bro, and a lot of shit. So dudes that send shots, bro, and it'll take a dude about 8-9 hours to figure the shit out. You heard? But while he's figuring it out, bro, he's sharpening his blade. He's thinking about how he's gonna fucking put him down. And this is where shit gets dangerous, bro. You're
Yeah.
sitting there thinking too much about fucking smashing Splinter over there. Shouldn't be watching this shit in the first place, bro. Don't watch his shit, bro. Respectfully.
well, I don't think so. So this morning, I actually called a few of my friends from California that did time in the 90s.
Making calls, bro, off of it. This is wild.
These
Yeah,
all
he
through
makes
the
some. He got some
2000s, and I
connects.
asked them, do any of y'all remember any white dudes with gold teeth?
Why the fuck would it matter, plug? What the fuck?
Just
Who
let it play.
cares?
Let it play for a minute. Let it play for a minute.
And they was like, never.
Never.
Not one
Shots
person.
fired. Shots
That's what I'm
fired.
saying.
Hit
Not
him. Hit
one
him.
person I
Not
caught
one.
from California.
He knows it. He just wanted confirmation. He's putting himself through the ringer. I don't know why.
Remember the white dude with gold teeth through the prison. But guess who has or had gold teeth and a gigantic ass dollar sign tattooed on him?
Oh man.
Right?
He's
Just
getting
take a wild
emotional.
ass guess.
Just take a
If you ever
wild
watch any of my
guess.
intro
We
videos,
already know.
you'll probably realize I'm talking about me.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
in his intro video.
Yeah, I had gold teeth in the back, and I got a
Nobody knows this, bro. Now we know. I never knew this guy had a dollar sign. He had gold teeth. Nothing, man. Nobody
why it's
knew,
so
bro.
funny.
This is crazy, bro.
big
That's
ass dollar
squad.
sign tattooed on me. And he's sitting here making a video that he just, then now I'm realizing he just made the entire fucking video up. If I would have realized that last night, that video would have been a little bit different.
I gotta watch this
It'd have been a
video,
little
bro.
bit
He
different.
said that
Oh,
video
man.
would have
He
been a little
made some shit
different.
up.
All right, we can
And
go to
I'm one of the
Splinter's channel
fucking
now,
victims
man,
in here.
because he
So I'm
responded
feeling
back
since
to
there wasn't
this.
even
Splinter's about to listen. Splinter's about to be on. Yo, if homeboy's at like a 4 here, Splinter's about to come in hot, like at a 9,
Nah,
10,
but Splinter, yo,
yelling and shit, tweaking. Check this out, homeboy. Yo, he's gonna be on one. Watch.
yo, so I don't agree with the wood shit and the wood pile, and I don't agree with none of the racist shit. But aside from that, fucking Splinter has a wild way of fucking presenting shit, bro. Like,
Yeah, we gotta
if
watch
he-
this shit.
Yeah,
bro,
him
yeah.
man.
like, bam, check this out.
what's his channel again?
I'm too
I know
curious.
it's
Prison
somewhat-
POV, man. He's got genius
Yeah.
channel name, by the way.
Yo, look at that title up there real quick before we get up out of here. Just read
What
that
is
for
it? Tweak Tuber tells fake story and disrespects the entire wood pile.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude. I didn't even read that. Look at Splinter, dude. He's ready to go,
He's
bro.
ready.
He hit
He's
a whole bowl.
focused, man.
Oh, he's
Nah,
sharpened up. Let's go.
watch this. Ooh, look at that. We're starting.
Yo,
God.
Shit.
the
He
morning.
drinking Red Bull.
What is up? Thank you for coming to my channel, Prison POV.
Oh shit.
Shout out to the members of the channel. Shout out to the Point of View crew and Trip on this. I got something real good and tasty for you guys tonight. This can be one of those good ones. We're gonna dig right on in and we're gonna expose somebody. Why the fuck not? So
Oh,
trip out
shit.
on this. Cammy.
Yeesh. This presentation is wild.
Bro, he's
Yeah,
got
he
some reach
goes
on him
in.
now. He ain't a small dude, bro.
No. And he's wiry too, man. You got to put him down hard and fucking fast. And he's got a warrior soul. So aside from the racist shit, he does have a warrior soul. He
Get the
he does
spirit,
look like
yeah.
he'll fucking put in some pain though. And you better fucking believe that shit, because
Salute.
put him down hard and fast. That's the motto.
Here for the last
Who
salute, brother.
Tim Snow from Texas prison Whackers has no
Yeah.
character. The
Oh,
dude
shit.
straight up got no character.
Oh,
And he
shit.
would not make it through California prison. He would
Oh,
not make
shit.
it through the CDCR. There's not a chance. And it has nothing to do with him being a white crip. It has to do with his character or lack of it. He is what we call funny style. Dude,
Because he's quiet. So I've noticed, right,
Mm.
Plug? A lot of Cali dudes
And that's some East Coast shit, funny style.
are like
that's
real
our shit.
theatrical and real
Right.
they wanna put their shit out there, like this face of the character, I guess you could say, how he said. And it's like that's their rawest form of who they are. So like
Yeah, they wear that mask. You know what I mean?
Yes, it's not a mask. It's like it's wearing your shit on your sleeve, but it's deep. But when
Somebody
it comes-
needs to. Go ahead. My bad.
when it
I
comes
thought
to
you were done.
Texas, they're on cowboy time, and they drawn out. You know what I mean? Everything's slow out there, so there would be no reason for him. He would have to catch up, obviously, but that's just how he is. That's they're always thinking of a way. You know what I'm saying? He said 88 hours and thought about this motherfucker, and figured it out. So I guess they don't like the fact that he would pick up on it too late and then act on it, because then they're already past it, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
just straight up funny style. Because trip on this. Yesterday, he makes a video about me. He made an attempt to cover my White Crip video. And he failed. I mean, he added nothing to the conversation. I mean, it actually looked like he was trying to school me on California prison politics. It's like almost like he didn't know that I was being sarcastic, and he's accusing me of missing it. I think he was missing it.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm.
I think he made himself.
So he's a little wiry, but he's sharp. If you really listen to him, he's pretty fucking sharp.
He's that
But
tweak
stupid.
smart.
And I think the only reason he did that White Crip video is because he wanted to have an opportunity to shout out Two Scoops. Because if you go back and watch him cover my White Crip video, he talks about Two Scoops more than anybody. He drops his name 5 times at least. Now, what does Two Scoops have to do with my White Crip video or the fact that you're a White Crip? You could have covered my video. You could have did what you did without bringing dude up. But you brought him up multiple times because you're just a straight up name dropper. Yeah, White.
Whoa. Yeesh.
Yo.
This is not really funny anymore.
No, it was funny. Tim Snow made it funny when he said, "Well, take a wild guess who has a dollar sign."
No, I can't say.
I
He
feel
was
like I want to
sick.
go back to his. I thought I was gonna laugh during this. Keep playing though. I'm in a goofy mood. These guys are
His White
funny
Crip
though.
video, we know Two Scoops came on. We did it live, and afterwards Two Scoops.
Two Scoops is a
I
wild
think I
name.
understand these things because
That's a real person? Or he's being
That's
sarcastic?
Tim Snow. No, that's Tim Snow's homeboy. Yeah.
2 scoops of what? Vanilla or chocolate?
Okay, that's like 2 girls
Whoa.
in a cup. Continue.
Two Scoops and I talked for an hour. Yeah. So he just went on and on about that
Ciao,
dude. He's
Smokey.
like infatuated. But when it came to me, he had nothing but nice things to say. He sings my praises. He's saying I'm a great guy. He says I'm funny. In fact, he went so far as to ask his subscribers to follow me. He's like, hey, I want you to go in. I want you to type prison POV. He's a good guy. He's real funny. Now, he did do a bitch move.
Whoa. He did a bitch move?
Oh, we about to get crazy, yeah.
This is hardcore language over here, man. This is I'll set you up if you keep talking.
Move and did a sneak diss on the thumbnail. I won't go too deep into that. But the White Crip video, the thumbnail, he made me look all shot out and ugly. Almost as ugly as him.
That's
Whoa.
pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Now we're getting. Now
Oh,
he's cooking.
shit.
Now he's cooking.
Yo,
I mean, Tim Snow, bro, fell out of the ugly tree and hit every branch on the way down. Be that as it may, homeboy, he sneak dissed me on the thumbnail. He wouldn't quit talking about Two Scoops, but when he talked about me, hey, I'm a good guy, I'm funny, and everything's great, and everything's cool. Ha ha ha, Splinter's so funny. But then today, he makes another video about me. And this time, though, he calls me a tweak. And you know what? I want to applaud you for your originality on such a unique insult. I mean, no one has ever.
yeah, it's like, come on, he's heard that shit many times.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's like
why we
calling the
said I
sky
didn't
blue.
think it ain't gonna defend him.
Oh, your boy Blue.
ever called me a tweet before,
Yep.
right? Wrong. That's the most common insult. You could have done a little bit better than that.
Yeah,
No, actually, you
come on.
can't. You look like you have an IQ of 5. You look like you have fetal alcohol syndrome.
Holy shit.
Oh shit! What
So
the hell?
Derek
That's
you
mean.
go.
said I'm a
is.
tweak.
Now
He
that's
said my
mean.
stories are made up. I think what happens is he watched White Crip video I did 4 years ago, and he thought I was talking about him, but
Whoa. 4 years ago, yo, fucking fucking Texas. Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
There ain't no way unless he's
There's
just on
no,
it.
come on, bro.
We could
Stop
fact
it.
check.
Some people, hey, the theory is Texas Prison Story was expecting Jumpsuit to respond, and he didn't get what he wanted, so then he went after Prison POV. But that's just the theory,
Right, right.
Wow.
not my theory.
I must say, I think fucking POV is flattered, no? From one.
Well, he takes beef on straight on. Like if we would diss him, he's gonna fucking come right
Yeah, he's
back. That's how
playing ball.
POV is. He always play. Texas Prison Story has been militant for a long time. This is unusual behavior by him. Usually
Yeah,
does like
yeah.
Unusual
jokey
behavior. Yeah, this is not
Unusual,
your
yeah.
MO. This is not your MO, man. What's going on, man? You got a little bit of that clout chasing right now.
hey,
Mm.
if the shoe fits, wear it. If you think I was talking about you, I was.
Whoa,
If the
yeah,
food
fuck it. What's up? Yeah.
Yo.
4 years ago or not. What's up?
food fits, homeboy, rock it. And I'm not calling you homeboy. I was telling the point of view crew,
That's the racist shit I be talking about. I don't like that shit. That shit I don't like.
like, hey, homeboys, if that FUBU fits, he should rock it.
Whoa.
Homeboy.
Ain't they both
So look,
white?
trip on this. Kisses my ass in the White Crip video. Next day made a video disrespect.
Yeah, he kind of wilded out with like, I mean, knowing the MO of fucking POV, like I don't know why you kind of like why out of all directions and all people, right? What why? Like you just wanted to kickstart this shit, like fuck it. So I'm not understanding this because that was definitely outside of his normal behavior.
Expecting me. Why? What changed? What happened from yesterday to today that he would go from saying I'm a great, funny, just a really cool guy, but today just a tweak and I twitch and move around in my videos and whatever insult he conjured up. What changed? I'll tell you what changed. I called him a lame in Hector Bravo's, that Prison Guards YouTube channel. I found Timmy Poo in the comment section
Timmy Poo.
and I called him a lame. Because enough is enough, dude. I can't, dude.
So we
the
interviewed
shit
Hector
I just
Bravo
have-
too.
Yep.
So I actually like that interview. That interview was pretty fucking dope.
I would
Um,
interview Prison POV.
Mm-hmm.
It all
I don't
depends
think he
on
would do it,
yeah.
though.
I mean, not after this, probably not. I mean,
Yeah, we
I know I would
both
really
of
like to
them.
ask him some serious
But we're
questions.
so in the middle, though. We don't owe-
excuse me,
we-
whoa. I just want to
Oh,
ask.
shit.
If
shit.
it
Go
was to
ahead, go
happen,
ahead.
I would like to ask some serious questions, like, like
We're
really
not
have
pants,
really,
dude, yes.
you
Yeah, I spoke to
conversation
him before about coming
between
up on the YouTube streets. I'd
Yeah.
like to make that happen.
two gentlemen. I would hope. Or
Whoa.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying, I would like to have a conversation. That's all I'm saying. A little sit down, talk about some things, give me
Mhm.
some history lessons. You know what I mean? I love history. You know what I mean? I just want to know a little bit more.
So,
So-
but why are most of the white dudes on YouTube more solid than the other organizations? Like you
Well,
see, like a lot of
well-
dropouts. Like Prison POV ain't a dropout. Tim Snow ain't a dropout. So, I don't know, man. There's just a lot of like Prison POV represents. He's still repping what he did. He never put his flag down, bro.
Like I said, I don't condone any of that gang shit,
Did
bro.
I know? So you put your flag down.
Whoa. Listen, man. I was young, dumb, and I didn't know any better, man. I was going with what was given to me, and I accepted it with arms wide open.
As long as your
know,
dad gang flag's still waving, man. That's all that
That's
matters.
the only the only gang I would be a part of is the dad gang. I take care of my
That
children.
gang is gonna get a Rico though,
Never, ever.
because we're so
Whoa.
loyal.
No, whoa. You just keep your fucking mouth shut and everything will be all right, bro.
That'd be a crazy indictment
Shut up and just keep your mouth shut. We'll be out 9 months.
for raising kids.
9 months, man. I just raise my kids, bro.
I have to call it out, man. I just cannot put the blinders on, just act like I don't see it. It's just, bro, it's just, come on now. You got what? Mind blowing that I found a dude in the comment section, oh boy. And I'm going to tell you what happened. Because, Trip, Sandman made us a comment yesterday, day before, somewhere around, that North and South, Northerners and Serranos, Norteños and Serranos sailed up together in Salinas Valley, level 4, 180 of all places. And when Sandman said that, like, I just couldn't believe it. I mean, I know prison has changed a grip. Nothing like when I was doing time.
Yeah, that's everywhere. This jail is not
That's
jail
facts.
from when I was jailing and bidding. It's not the same. I just unfortunately had to go away and go to school again. And when I was there, holy shit.
Well,
I
I was
saw the
talking-
transition. It was like a social experiment that was actually working. I swear. I was like, because it was very different from the prior bid that I did. Like, it was very different dynamics, and it only happened within a 8-year time span. So it was like, holy shit.
Well, the prison genre, you got to imagine this. This is still if we're comparing it, let's compare it to hip hop, right? You know, when hip hop was first made, you had a couple artists that were the founding fathers. It's the same thing with the prison genre, but they're actually in the first stage of where hip hop was. This is like the 1980s of hip hop, how the prison genre is right now. So when he's talking about new people and how the prison has changed, we got to remember a lot of these dudes haven't been locked up in 10 years. Even though they did 10 years, it's been almost 10 years since they were locked up. Now, a couple of them are crashing out. You got like Flacco, his channel is dead. When you get locked up again after being a successful prison, not Jay Williams, but other people, your channel's dead. So there has to be a new generation that's coming behind these dudes that are going to be able to give us better information of these prisons, because we're getting some washed up, same fucking stories.
So
you
we're
got
not
the
going to be
same
able to see that
guys
for
over
a
and over and
while.
over again. Go ahead.
We're not going to be able to see that for a while because this is part of the plan.
But people will always go to prison, so this genre would never die, by the way. Go ahead.
So really, the younger generation is the only one being put away, other than the immigrants that have been set up and sent here to be, the blood transfusion to America. Just saying, that's just my views. But when it comes to, my fault, I started thinking about the whole shit with the migrants and then Palestine.
Yes.
It went through my head real
here
quick,
we
man.
go. Oh,
I'm
my
sorry, I
God.
lost track. No, bro, the kids are dying, bro. The kids are dying, bro.
I know,
bullshit,
man, but I know it ain't funny. But the way that you just, oh my
I
God,
lost
how
it,
did you go
man.
there, man?
I'm sorry, man, because I thought it's connected, and I thought about it, and I just trailed off, and it every time I think about it, man, it's just like, and nobody's doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's speaking up when it's like the end of it, and it's too late just to show face. You know what I mean? Because they could have spoke up a year ago, because they've been doing this for a very long time. But I'll let you go ahead. I'll just, shut the fuck up.
I will say this one more thing before you press play. When it comes to your section and what you rep on YouTube, and if you have some connects from that prison, like, come with the right information. We're getting a lot of these West Coast channels, man. Again, I'll say it again. A lot of these dropout, and I'm gonna call y'all dropouts because that's what you're labeled. You label yourself as that, like Dubs and whatever, and Gunner or whatever.
Gunner and them,
Yeah, they're all just dropout channels. Bro, you guys are coming with false information, and you can't even get you've been to the, and I'm throwing, this is directed towards the dude that was in the Tory Lanez prison. You know what I'm saying? That he was in SNYR. We played this video. I was assuming when we played that video that he was going to come with he should have had all this information. He was in the same place. He didn't know what the fuck happened, bro. He's in the dark. Whack 100 knew more than him. But I don't know, man. It's like you got to eventually be a journalist, a reporter. Jumpsuit Pablo's figuring it out. You know what I'm saying? This drama shit ain't going to work. This, I don't know. But go ahead.
Everything is different, but it can't be that different. There's no way North and South is selling up together. And I told Sam, man, that's false, dude. Like, where'd you hear that at? He's like, well, this and that. And I was like, well, how can we confirm it? What can we do to get like an answer right now? And I thought, oh, I know, the Prison Guard channel. Oh, Hector Bravo. We'll ask him. I'll go to his channel, to his comment sections, and I'll be like, hey, Hector, have you ever heard of North and South selling up together at Sings Valley? He would know. So I go there to ask him, bro. I take my happy ass over there. I get in the first look. I pull his channel up. I start looking through his videos, and I find a video where Hector, that Prison Guard channel, whatever, he did a reaction to Two Scoops. Prison Guard channel reacts to Two Scoops. So I see that video. Some told me to pick that video to leave my question in the comment section. Some just told me, man, pick that one. So I picked it. I go to the comment section and be like, hey, what's up, Hector? North to South. But before I could do that, I see Texas Prison Poackers left a comment. So I'm reading it, dude, and my mind is just blown. I just cannot believe what I'm reading. He's giving a full-on update.
Now, Hector Bravo has had people come out, make clips on him, exposing how he feels about black people.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, I guess that'll be another time. But yeah, that was recent when I seen that, and I wasn't happy with it. The same thing I wasn't happy when Milk 74, a recent clip of him pulled up. I sent it to Ronnie. No good. We can't even play it on
crazy,
here.
right?
We'll have to do that on Patreon, Ronnie. Me and Ronnie will have an episode on the Milk 74 video that came out. It's not good, y'all. Not good.
The downfall of Milk 74.
It's over.
The documentary.
And this is why I really like when it comes to a lot of channels. Once you find out certain things, like, oh man, I can't listen to this shit no more. You know what I mean? That sucks, man.
Hey guys, I just want you to know. I mean, no one asked. No one asked. He was busting in the comment section. Hey guys, I just want everyone to know that Two Scoops, man, he didn't go to ADX. I guess that was some sort of a rumor. Actually, no, he's in California in Victorville. Other things. Go read it for yourself. I don't know everything he said, but just a big old long update on Two Scoops, and I was like, "You're a lame. You're a lame." Yeah,
I'm sorry. Fuck this shit. What I was saying earlier was this whole thing is like a blood transfusion where it's a setup. The adolescents now are going to be like locked up for the next 25 years. I've seen it when they took this no cash bail shit and they let them catch 4, 5, 6 charges, and then eventually they consolidate those charges and they get 10, 15, 20 years. So it's insurance. So that's all it is.
Okay, go to Long Crime and let's end with some Diddy stuff. Just an update on Diddy. See what they got going on. And then tomorrow we got Dana D. Kane gonna be testifying. That's what someone said in the chat. That's crazy. The whole Cassie situation's crazy. The Kid Cudi car getting blown up was official to happen. They released the full video of the hotel incident. Oh man, so we could catch up that way. But yeah, I'm done with the Splinter in Texas.
The hotel shit was brutal.
Day 4 of Sean Diddy Combs' sex trafficking and racketeering trial got intense in a hurry as Diddy's ex-girlfriend Cassandra Ventura faced a blistering cross-examination with defense lawyers using old love texts and steamy messages to challenge her claims of horrifying abuse. From freak-offs to jealousy to burner phones, it all came out in court.
So one thing people are forgetting about Diddy, he has a dream team. He has Brian Steele. He has Shapiro. He has the one lady that was helping Mangione and then backed out of Mangione went to Diddy, right? Or was it the other way around? It might have been the other way around. Chat helped me on that one. But he has a team. He has Brian Steele. He just beat a Rico.
Best that money could buy, of course. You know what I mean?
Dude, better than OJ's team. His team is better than OJ's team. And they got evidence that Cassie was messaging Diddy a bunch of shit. But go ahead.
No, he's not beating this, bro. It's over. This is another distraction to keep us away from what's really going on, whatever that may be. But this right here, where's the Epstein list, bro? What's going on with that? Why hasn't anybody been exposed? And
so why you keep trying to direct it off of Diddy? Don't go back to Epstein a lot. Let's get through like the thing with we're on the Diddy trial now. Epstein's dead. There's definitely a line. It goes together.
But they weren't this quick to jump on trial for him. And then there was still somebody else, that chick, the Gosselin chick or whatever her name is. Come on, bro. Somebody had to take the rap for some of that shit, bro. At least we wanted to know what's going on. And none of that shit got exposed. But everything gets exposed. Everybody's exposed over here. Let's look over here and see what's going on over here.
Well, so far it's just Diddy, right? No one went down with him that we know of yet. Like in the music industry, thus far, any
Well,
other
he did
rappers
throw
with the
Jay-Z
famous
under the
producers.
bus.
Yeah,
He did
he
throw some people
tried.
under the bus, yeah.
Yeah, unsuccessfully. You know what I mean?
Only day 2, bro. It's only day 2.
Get the inside scoop, including a major witness who's set to take the stand next. Welcome to Sidebar.
Collective, her tone was still the same even during as far as comparing it to her direct testimony, where she was very soft spoken. There were times she wasn't saying yes or anything like that. Instead she was saying yep or and she just appeared again, very soft-spoken. She appeared that she didn't seem nervous, at least from what I could see of her. Of course, there were some moments where you could kind of feel that she was uncomfortable, especially when it came to these graphic text messages that were being displayed, but she didn't feel comfortable necessarily reading them out loud. And it makes a lot of sense, right? This was, it appeared that these were private messages between people who were dating, people who were together for a years-long period. But just keep in mind, even to now, she is married to somebody else. And, her husband was in that courtroom. And so I could tell that there was a little uncomfy moments when it came to especially some of those graphic tests or those graphic text messages that were being displayed in court today. But as far as the tone goes, just overall, it appeared just kind of like another day in court. I'm assuming that, Cassie kind of knew what to expect as far as where the defense would go, what type of questions that they would ask her, knowing that they would try to poke holes into her credibility. But again, she appeared cool, calm, and collected while on the stand.
Why are you not going down there to the courthouse?
So to be honest with you, my camera lens, that little glass piece, it broke, so I can't focus on anything, and it's always in and out.
On your phone?
Yeah, unfortunate. I'm gonna try to get it the warranty or refurbished and pass it, get something back, or upgrade. I don't know, but that's the only reason.
We'll talk offline on that. Go ahead. My bad. I didn't know that was the reason. I was like, man, you got to get down there. Well, how about this? Okay, actually, I'll talk offline. Go ahead.
All right, we'll talk about it.
Moments or anything like that. No points where she appeared visibly agitated or angry. Just, for the most part, asking clarifying questions. Can you repeat that? Can you ask it a different way? Can you talk about what time frame this was? Oh, I don't remember these text messages. And so that was kind of most of the tone throughout most of the cross-examination today.
Hey, everybody, this is a law and crime legal alert. Did you know that children are being diagnosed? Up a number of the counts that he's facing right now: racketeering, sex trafficking. Her testimony would help support those and also help support transportation to engage in prostitution. The prosecution needs her to testify, which is why I believe one of the reasons they want her to testify so early is because she's 8.5 months, 9 months pregnant. They got to make sure she gets on the stand before something happens. Now, you mentioned the text messages. This day was filled with text messages. Elizabeth, I'm going to ask you what we learned about these text messages. I'll leave it to you how graphic you want to get about them, depending upon what the value is. But what were the text messages? What were the value of the text messages? What was the defense doing with these text messages? And by the way, emails too. So communications between Combs and Ventura. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, it was a lot of messages today, a lot of things that were read inside that courtroom. First, starting off with messages first with Ana Maria Estevao asking Cassie, so you love Diddy? She said yes. And he loved you? She said yes. You called him Sean. You knew the real Sean. And Cassie said, can you repeat? And then along the lines answered the question that, she knew the Sean that other people didn't see. When they started getting into the email correspondence and text correspondence, they went all the way back to 2008. One email that said, I'm a very lucky woman. And I'm going to kind of paraphrase this email because it was a lot going on. Cassie said, I'm a very lucky woman. I miss you. And I fly wherever you needed me to. I love you. And then she signed it off Cass. They showed a 2009 email that Diddy had written to Cassie, and this was the baby girl and the pop email correspondent and nicknames that they had for one another. Diddy said, I love you so much. It makes me cry. And then Cassie responded, you hungry, pop, you know? And so I think what the defense was trying to do, at least with these initial messages, is just kind of show that there was love and there was affection there. But just think about these time frames and these dates.
Well, that
This
pop
was around the
theory right
time that
there
the
kind of gets thrown out the window because they used that against him the day two, saying that that's what her grandpa used to call her, and then Diddy started calling her that, and she was uncomfortable. But that just
Oh
says that
yeah,
she
that could
liked
be
it
like
right
a
there.
form of a manipulation too.
Right. I think that's another thing too that
Trying to be like the daddy type shit.
people keep saying, why didn't she like run away, or why didn't she? They don't understand being in a woman's body and going through that type of verbal abuse, physical
right?
abuse, all of that, bro.
Torture, right?
Yeah, that's
It's
exactly what it
tragic,
is. It's
but
almost like
yes.
Stockholm syndrome in a weird way.
the two had first started dating. And I felt like it kind of played into what she had said under her direct testimony, that she did care about Diddy, that she did love him. She's been very honest about that she felt like the two were in love, especially at the beginning of her relationship. There was one message from 2010. Cassie wrote, going to sleep so tomorrow will be faster, and kind of saying tomorrow will be faster so I can see you soon. Diddy responded, I love you so much. I never knew it could be like this. Cassie responded, I'm so happy. We're so in love. There was another message, just one from the year prior. Cassie saying, I love you so much. It made me feel like I can't wait until we just don't care anymore. And Cassie was pretty much saying that this was because she wanted to be open about the relationship, because the defense was trying to point out that Cassie and Diddy, for about a 2-year period, they weren't as open with their relationship, and that Cassie essentially just wanted to be public. Again, something that kind of corroborated her under direct testimony, where she said that she just, was in love with him and just wanted to be with him at all points, all the time. A lot of just I love you back and forth. Again, just kind of trying to establish.
Has there been any sex trafficking yet through Cassie and Diddy? Now we know that Cassie took the male penis snot and then rubbed it on another rubbed it on Diddy, took it from the escort, rubbed it on Diddy. But has there been any sex trafficking evidence, DBS?
I'm not sure, but I don't like how they're painting this picture of like when we get to the nitty gritty of this shit, man, it's sick shit. It's like not normal. This is
they're just talking. I love you.
This is honeymoon shit. You know what I mean? This is you all know this is the beginning of what happens when a motherfucker sinks his teeth into, what it is that he wants. And
right.
You're real nasty. You know what I mean? So it's just
where does Machine Gun Kelly play in all this, Ronnie Blue Eyes?
He's in a blood cult, allegedly.
He's a fucking weirdo.
Him and that girl, Megan Fox, she used to be hot to me, and now she's
I know.
Like,
just being with him made me lose interest, but she actually they broke up.
I think it for me
Jennifer's
it was like
body was good.
How she turned him out.
I kicked it with her homegirl Amanda.
He's doing right now, man. That was
person when she shot Ted 2. Salute. I was on the set of Ted 2, man, with Amanda Seyfried. That shit was dope.
Shout out to
Timo. I saw
Timo.
the picture, man. That was dope, man.
Shout out to Prospect. I see you.
Salute to the chat. They riding with us, man. Hit that like, man. If you like, man.
Yeah. It's getting late, fellas, man. It's 1:02 a.m. in the motherfucking morning, man.
Yeah, I know it's getting late,
time.
man. We'll be live again. I don't know when, but we will.
We'll
do more of these. We'll do more of these of just catching up on shit. Anything else before we get out of here, bro?
YouTube Streets podcast, man. Shout out to
everybody.
In the chat. Yeah, we appreciate you.
And thank you for the support, man. Always appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Ronnie the Ruler, Don Ron.
Yeah, Holly.
The squadron.
I believe there is. Before we go, I do believe there is some sort of a presentation for sex trafficking when it comes to the trial. They got him on something to that effect.
Oh, they got him. They just haven't presented it yet. But I'm saying with Cassie, That's
Right.
what I was trying to say. Like, I don't know if that he sex trafficked Cassie though.
Crazy. All right, bro. Royal Blue Eyes over and out.
Yeah, salute,
100.
man. We're out. Stay humble, but stay dangerous.
That squad.
You have a good night, man. Colby. No means no, Colby. You should get a hat that says that. Y'all have a good night. Make sure y'all rewind back. The Chris Brown dude, I showed a picture of the dude he threw the bottle at. He sued him. Now the charges have been placed on him. I guess life in UK is only 20 years, so not what we were thinking there. I'm actually gonna text Whack that right now. Yeah, I'm just letting everybody talk in the chat for a minute, man. We're winding out. We're winding out. This is the outro. New Age Plug, you did it again. Make sure you check out True Crime Entertainment. I guess I'm gonna keep the channel name that. I just don't know what I'm gonna be doing. I'm probably some Florida shit. I want to cover Grady Judd. I did a documentary on Grady Judd before. I might redo it. Oh! I'll tell you what I'm covering. The disappearance of Jack and Lily, the Canadian kids that are gone right now. I'm going to cover that. I gotta learn the case a little bit more. I like that. I can't say the S word though. I like that. Holy crap, kittens. That's dope. Bro, I gotta save that. That is dope. No, for real. I love that. Florida shit. I love that. But the issue is the cuss word. I don't think they're gonna allow it. No more Wade Wilson. So no, that's what the haters, they want us to I'm always gonna cover it. Especially like shit like that's coming up tonight, you know. We're definitely gonna cover it, bro. Unfortunately. I gotta cover it. Hey, on the regular videos, it's gonna be pretty much the same stuff like Wade Wilson, Chris Watts, Casey Anthony, all the important cases going on right now. And then we'll go down tiers lower, like stuff that I'm interested in, like the Chloe Driver case. I got to listen. We're about to interview everybody does in that damn cult. It's gonna get weird, but I might do that like members only lives and stuff because a lot of people are not really interested in Chloe Driver. Yeah, I'm really not. Yeah, a lot of people aren't. But it's an interesting case. When the other stuff like the Monte factory is pretty crazy. some cult shit, all this cults. Smoking whale squeeze strain. Wilson is puff, bloated Wilson. How about that girl from Florida that got 25 years for armed robbery? She's doing 15. She's wanting out. An 18-year-old boy was murdered. Is that the one with Grady Judd with the 5 people that got locked up? The drug deal gone wrong? I might start with that on true crime. I might. So I don't know what I'm gonna do over there, but I'm gonna do like multiple videos on one thing. I just don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna make a new age plug separate channel for like the music and shit. Somebody got killed the chick got killed in Mexico, shot and killed on live. I didn't see that. That's crazy. R.I.P. Y'all have a good night though, man. I'm winding down. Winding down. I don't know, man. I talked to the guys though. We're gonna be going live more because really we're just gonna do like multiple topics in one. Even that last Wade Wilson video has like 3 different topics in it. That's how I'm gonna do them. I'll do them like that. Fuck it. It just like covers more ground, and then I don't have to make multiple videos. I can make one video a day, and I'll have multiple topics in there. I'm trying to get Colby Ryan's aunt on for an interview. Miss Annie Crushing. I'm trying to get her on. I really want to cover. Oh yeah, I'm gonna cover that plastic surgeon too because that case is crazy. He's representing himself because his lawyers backed out. It's kind of like a Sarah Boone situation, but this dude's smart enough to represent himself. He's actually represented himself before in trial. So the doctor is actually, I forget his name. I think it's Dr. Koglowski or something like that. And I don't know the lawyer victim's name. I'm still learning the case, but it's in Florida. It's I think Pinellas County. What'd she say? Yeah. It happened. Yeah, it happened a couple years ago, but the trial's about to start. The trial is about to start, so they don't have a body, but they got the DNA inside of his truck. Yeah, y'all have a good night, man. We out. YouTube Streets Podcast. You already know what it is. Now, oh yeah, the YouTube Streets Awards. I'm waiting until after these the UK True Crime Awards because honestly, I think the YouTube Streets should get Rookie of the Year. And what other channel? Look at the name. Look at the year when the channel was made. Right. If it's ours says a year, right? That should be rookie. That we should be qualified and we should be nominated at least. So I want to see what happens. That's coming first. So that's in June. I ain't gonna lie. I have the YouTube Streets ready. JD Delay, Jumpsuit Pablo, everybody sent their things in. I'm good to go. I was actually, and I was gonna drop it last weekend, but then I seen that they were coming with their awards. I want to see what's gonna happen. Now it's a UK True Crime Awards, but they do nominate and they do give awards to Americans because it's a lot of American channels. There's not really enough UK true crime channels for this. They be getting like True Crime Grizzly or whatever would get the same award over and over. You know what I mean? It'd be like the same people over and over and over again. So Rookie of the Year should be us. I don't even know who else would be nominated against us. Like they got to, bro. They got to think, Plug, I deserve worst crash out on panel award. LMNO per pure comedy. That's funny. Oh, shout out to Carolyn Cooper too. I think I see her in here. There's that salute. Kenton Mittens. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. I appreciate everybody. No, I'm just thinking like that. Yeah, we got to be like rookie of the year, and I can't even. I don't even know if there's any other channels that. Because look, you go to Zaz. Zav's been around for like 8 years. These people have been around for a long time. And if they put us up against channels that's been around for a couple years, that's like weird because they. I'm just thinking like who would it be? Would it be DOC? Like there's other channels that have like 300-400 subs and that are coming up. They're gonna be big. I know that. There's channels that are gonna be big, but I think we should win that, man. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to them True Crime Awards. Oh yeah, this Slut Lana lady. I'm gonna wrap it up with Slut Lana. So that's what she looks like on the right. So that's Slut Lana. That's crazy, man. She looks evil. So this is the leader of Team Wade right here on the right, guys. This is the leader of Team Wade right now. This is probably no, we know what his DR was now, but remember she was threatening other former members, saying that she's gonna dox some people and shit. Oh yeah, someone sent me another picture of Vivian too. Where's that at? Hold on, let me look. Oh, I forgot to bring the Grand Theft Auto thing up to fucking DBS. Damn it. So I think I got him convinced on that. I can't find it, but I thought I had a picture of Vivian. Another picture. Oh, yeah, there it is. So we had got one picture of Vivian. This doesn't look like the other picture. So this is Vivian right here. This isn't the same picture that we got originally. Y'all can confirm this? That's really her? It's hard to imagine that's who's talking. I don't know. I don't know. We'll figure it out though. I don't got no music to play. I don't got anything ready. But we do got that little smoky jam.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. DVS no smoke, got the ganja no more. He got to clear his crazy brain of for show. Spending money on the ganja is making him poor. So DVS no smoke, got the ganja no more. That DVS he smoke, got the ganja for very long, long time.
Credit Lil Smokey.
He probably smoke out the ganja before he ever commit any crime. Now we all grown up and then just
do
don't
that.
have the free
Mad bro. Reverse image search it.
to smoke out the ganja and do the research
do it too when
on
I'm
true
done.
crime. DVS no smoke out the ganja no more. He got to clear his crazy brain of for show. Spending money on the ganja is making him poor. So DVS no smoke out the ganja no more. Don't pass out that blunt his way, no, no. He tell you go outside with that shit and close the door. He not taking no more, hit her from you for sure. of the ganja no more. He got to clear his crazy brain of faux show. Spending money on the ganja is making him poor. So DVS no smoke of the ganja no more.
Have a good night, y'all. We out. YouTube Streets Podcast, man. New Age Plug, you did it again. DVS stuck in the system. Ronnie Blue Eyes. Shout to Zebby, AZ. Shout to Corrupt. Shout to the chat.